Hey, thanks for taking the time to watch this. So I'm going to talk today about RFID and license plate recognition. I'm going to talk about just how they're a little bit different, the pros and cons of each one of them. Recently, as far as our evaluation of the technology is concerned, the license plate recognition cameras have made it a great option for people. And historically, we've been offering the RFID solution. Now, let me just take a step back. This video is obviously for car wash operators who are wondering what's the best way to run their club program. Maybe people who are coming into the market and wanting to get a little bit more information. So we're getting this question all the time about license plate recognition. How reliable is it? What are the applications for it? What are the costs associated with it? So let's just talk in general here. So RFID technology is what we've been providing our customers and still provide our customers to run their club or unlimited programs. So what that means is every car is given a sticker, and that sticker transmits basically a code that can be read by an RFID reader. If you want to dive into the technology, I'm sure there's a YouTube video that talks about it, but the idea is simply it automates the process of validating somebody who comes to your wash that they should indeed be able to have the gate raised or have the car wash equipment start. So it's an automated way of validating, and that's been around now for 10 plus years. So the pros of it are the automation, the speed, meaning the speed a car pulls up, let's say it's under 2 seconds across the board, I think, in any provider. Maybe some are longer, but the speed is there for the gate to raise, and the read rate is very high, meaning as long as the reader is positioned right and as long as the tag is viewable, meaning readable to the reader, then it's going to read at a very accurate rate. Tags can be quite a large cost. Also, if you're talking about adding new members, that's obviously a good cost, right? Because you're adding new people to the program. But the churn of people moving away or quitting the program, that can add up. The other con about it is sometimes people don't like to have a sticker in their windshield. It's a smaller one. In my book, there's two ways to look at it. You can think, well, you're advertising with it, or you can also look at it as maybe a reminder to people who aren't coming to your wash that often that, heck, they really aren't using the program like they should. So for some people out there who think they have a car that they want to keep the aesthetic of it looking nice, they may not like it. Also, behind some of the new windshields that are out there, they're not able to be read. There's a certain section in the windshield that they've cut out. You can look inside the car manual, and I think it'll tell you where those stickers should go. But so those are some of the cons around it: price, and then swappability. So the tags that we provide have a built-in mechanism so that they'll break when you take them away. But there are some people who are industrious enough that they can get them off and then pass them around between family and friends, and that's not anything any car wash owner wants. So there's been that downside of it. I mean, it's a limited number of people who are going to go to that extent, but they're out there. So the portability has been an issue. The durability in some cases we've seen out there has been a complaint to some people, and then that it's just a sticker on somebody's car has also been an issue. So now let's take the flip side. So license plate recognition is something that we've been offering for coming up on a year now. We started testing it at our founder's site, and that has proven to be a great product. We're very excited about it. We are adding new sites with it literally daily. So the way that works is there's a camera that we provide that reads the license plate, and it reads it at a very fast rate. What's going on is it's taking multiple pictures of the license even as it moves. So it doesn't have to be stationary. It's not just one picture. And what it's doing is it's crunching together all those pictures to determine what's a 1, what's an I, what's a 0, what's an O, and getting that read rate. So now the license plate is the validation code for that customer to come in. This opens up a couple of huge possibilities. Car wash owners were never able to track all of their customers before. I mean, unless you had somebody standing out there writing down plates. But they're never able to do it because RFIDs were only on the tagged cars. right? Only on the unlimited cars. Now with RFID, with LPR, you can track every single vehicle that comes in. You can even bank points for people who are coming in and then tell them about the banked points they have as a way for them to become members of your loyalty program. So the idea is, or also to inform your staff. This person's been to the wash 3 times this week or 3 times this month. You're able to use that information to have your staff upsell them. So if a person's been in there that often, you might want to tell your staff, hey, let's talk to this person about the unlimited program, how it can save them money and just speed up the whole experience for them. So license plate has a couple of huge benefits. One is it's completely independent of employees. The system can work at in-bays, it can work at tunnels, and the idea is the person signs up straight at the kiosk and there's no employee intervention at all. With our system, the person could even sign up from the app, take a picture of their license plate or type their license plate in. So it's completely enables the customer to handle the transaction. The license plate is also much harder to cheat the system. Somebody could take their plate off and put it on another vehicle. We just don't see that really happening much out there and basically commit a crime. So we see there's future implications with this too. We can use the license plate technology to turn on vacuums, to help also with random entry into the tunnel, meaning, let's think about this. We can do this right now where you have no gates and 2 people do transactions at the kiosk, both pull in line, and then the person in front pulls out of line to handle a phone call. With license plate recognition, that's no problem because once they pull to the entrance of the tunnel, and let's say you have a camera there, it can put that person right back in the queue. So the system has just a ton of benefits. We're only scratching the surface with them right now. At Washify, we're adding more and more features to that. But so hopefully that should give you a good overview of RFID, really great option for folks. And then the LPR, which is a great option. And then there's going to be more features and functionality added around that. Give us a call with any questions. Thanks a lot.